of, did y'all get a notice that it was recording?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't hear it on my side. Anyways, I want to go ahead and record this in case our other classmates don't attend today. I'm going to go ahead and send them our video for what we are doing. We have just opened up our Scrum board, and you can see that Joseph has listed his name. Toby has listed his name. So we're missing Julie and Michael. So the way a Scrum board works, I'm going to go ahead and go to slide 2. There's tasks that both of our professors have assigned to us. They assigned the neon green was the IDET student. So I'm going to change IDET to my name. And so y'all can change your color however you like to. Well, I might shorten that to Sav. And so that's in the top corner there. So those are the tasks for me. All of the READ students have the same task.
Literally can't click it. Hold on, sorry.
It's okay. I feel that way whenever I go somewhere and I forget to take my mouse. I cannot, and my screen is touch screen. So the more I touch the screen, the worse it gets.
Yeah. I can't. I have the little mouse pad because I'm on a laptop.
Yeah.
So it's a struggle.
We accept your struggle, Toby. So our first thing is to complete your Canvas slides. And so Joseph, you are in progress of that. So you'll grab your blue box and drag it from backlog to in progress. And then Toby, you're also in progress of that.
Okay. Let me see. Hold on, sorry. So mine is this little pink one, right?
Yes.
Okay. It just looked like a different color for some reason.
It did. And then also because I was messing with them, they are not in the same stack order that they were. So as we do this, they want us, the highlighted instructions here on the left-hand side says, be sure to link your work to your task. So my task was to also do my Canvas slides. And so I put in parentheses, I'm on slide 30 so that whenever the Scrum Master can come click on that, and then they will know that they need to travel over to slide 30 to be able to say whether or not I did it. And then they would look on here and go, oh yeah, she did. What is this? Oh, she's a pedal pusher or pedal punisher. I was messing with Chat GPT, by the way, because originally it said self-appointed specialist of something, and really I'm a curriculum and instruction specialist, but we had to have a team name, and I noticed originally I had all history majors, so I was going to go with the history hackers. But then whenever they changed it to history, English, music, and art, then I was like, okay, we're going to change that. And then our theme for our lesson, we're going to be at the Metro E Garden. So I changed us to the Garden Gladiators just because that sounded tough.
That's good.
And so I really like the Chat GPT, and I want to use it to assist us in our stories and our project, like as we're going. I have the other specialist titles there as well. So if you want to go ahead and put your slide number on there and put your link, then you can move it to done. To make it easy for us to understand who's done what, I simply highlighted a word and then you add a comment. And if you'll do at, and whoever is in charge of being the scrum master for the week, and it will tell us underneath our color coding, it says the scrum master for this week happened to be me. I felt like I would take the first round since I kind of had a feel for what was going on already. And once you have finished that, then you can put that comment. And whenever I see that it is complete, then I will move it over and mark that comment off. So the other thing that was my task was to go ahead and get our file folders in order. So ultimately you'll have things, you have your first lesson plan due to Dr. Bippert on Monday, right?
Yes, ma'am, I believe so.
Okay, so for that, we can either put it in the process, like you're still working on those, or the product files for like, this is my finished product. I haven't got to see your lessons yet, but like if you file, make a copy, drop it in there, because ultimately how we're collaborating is that you guys are going to have the lessons that y'all are creating, and I am creating, I'm already logged in here. I'm going to enroll in this course. I'm already enrolled. So I am making a Canvas course for us to conduct our lessons. And I can add y'all as the teachers or whatever. So ultimately we have to build 2 modules. And I figured we can do that either way. Like if your lesson and Toby's lesson are able to match because he's art and your history, and we did some art history on something garden themed, then those could collaborate and be like 1 chapter of the story or 1 level of the game, however you like to think about it. And so what we're going to do is ultimately we would either have chapter 1 or level 1 or whatever, and whatever your pieces were for your lesson, you have to think about any good lesson when you're working with students is that you have an engagement piece or something that gets the learners hooked in. A video, maybe you're having them read something, touch something, feel something, pictures. So there's the engagement piece, and then the activity is where they develop their understanding of the knowledge. And then also the demonstrate, which is where they actually apply their knowledge. And it's some sort of check for understanding. A lot of people, they automatically want to go to quizzes or something like that. But honestly, people learn best when they get to describe, especially like thinking about art for Toby. For me, it's easy for me to describe. Well, whenever I was layering my paints on this canvas, I had to do it in a way where I had to let each layer dry or else it turned all brown, right? And then that's me describing what I learned. And so I would like to do something like that is a little more descriptive or something of that. So that's kind of like what our collaboration is going to work to. So y'all build the lessons, I build the modules, and then that's our ultimate goal. So we are actually on the week of July 17 through 21. And our first thing says to complete my Canvas slides. And that's the reason why I hadn't moved mine from done to approved just yet. Because on our Canvas slides, after our friends have told us, like, so far we can read Joseph's and we can read Julia's, and now we're going to go back and finish this part, and then we can move that Scrum task over. That's what we've already done. So I'm going to go ahead, and mine is bright green. I've already moved mine over. So I'm going to go ahead and start reading that, and I'll stop sharing. Okay. Did y'all have any questions?
really.
Sorry, I jotted down a couple notes here. So you said there's going to be 2 modules. You gave an example. For example, if me and Toby work together, that the first module would consist of a combination of like an art slash history lesson, right? And then you mentioned the engagement piece, such as like a hands-on activity or impossible video, something to grab the student's attention to get them involved and engaged initially. And then I also jotted down, so basically you'll build the modules and then we'll build the lesson plans that fulfill the needs of the modules that you create, right?
Correct. And so our modules are going to be based off of your ideas. And I strongly, I was at a conference all week long. I strongly recommend learning how to use Chat GPT, and that you can kind of get your ideas from there. So Chat GPT 4 is the one that we really is kind of the latest version. And you'll log in with Google. And it's kind of just fun to play around with. And because I hadn't really met y'all yet, this is a free research preview. Okay, done. So I had started with team history name, and it's kind of funny just looking back, like team history name, they really gave me Boston Red Sox and all of this stuff. And then I was like, I need to create a history team name. And so whenever I changed that, then it gave me, that's where you can see time travelers, historical titans, legacy legends, historical heralds. And I still, even though it gave me those ideas, like the first one that popped in my mind, and then I was like, meh, I went with hacker. And then so from there, like thinking about my specialist, it said cyber savant. And so I kind of thought that that was cute. So even though that you can kind of put those ideas into Chat GPT, you can still take those ideas and go, oh, that made me think of this, and change. So that's whenever I said our team decided to have a garden theme. And so then you can see verdant victor, flora fighter, horticulture hustler. And so with a keen eye for detail and resourcefulness, this team member excels at finding creative solution and maximizing their potential, just like a skilled gardener who knows how to make the most of their tools and their resources. Like, so, because I had already talked to it a little bit. Chat GPT is kind of crazy because so far with AI, and I'm sorry, y'all got me in a hole over here with AI, Chat GPT is the only one that actually learns from itself and from us by having conversations with it. And so it's not like a one-way response. When you Google something, Google pops back an answer, and then like that's its final thing. You know, like if you Google something, you're going to get a whole list of blogs and everything else like that. If you put something in Chat GPT and say, no, that's not quite what I was looking for, there's something else going on, then Chat GPT goes back and relearns and then builds something else. I guess it's like up to the intelligence level of Chat GPT. It has over 64,000 terabytes worth of information stored in it. And that's like 500 light years of text and material. I mean, like, so it's kind of a endless thing there, and it's a new way of learning or a new idea. And so I don't want to shy away from it. I would rather delve into it because Chat GPT is going to be what our students in the next 3 to 5 years, are people that are graduating out, are going to need to be proficient at using it. Because even my boss is asking me to use Chat GPT. And that's because the people that are going to have jobs are the ones that are good at using Chat GPT.
Mhm.
So, but so yeah, we kind of just got to make a story, and we can use that. I'm polite to it because I don't want to be that, I don't want to be like digitally attacked. Let's see what it says. Title, The Blooming Triumph. Holy smokes, there it goes. This is funny. I'm going to drop it in the chat so that y'all can read it. It's a lot. Oh, it's too long. Anyways, it's kind of funny. The Petal Punisher, Verdant Victor Flora, the Shadow Serpent emerged from the darkness. So anyways, it's funny, and I would recommend using that for the story portion for our hero story. Have y'all seen the hero story yet?
I'm not too sure.
Do y'all have your lesson plans at all?
I don't really think so. Dr. Bippert was out Wednesday and Thursday of last week for Tech to Teach.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping Monday we can just spend the entirety of class trying to like catch up essentially. So
Okay, so on the slide 3, can you click on module 2 application, that hyperlink I have right there? Thank you, guys. So over here, if y'all would go ahead and put your name and your subject. Okay. And have y'all looked at the gardening topics or the standards? Like, have you started to pick a standard yet to teach from? Have you picked a grade level that you want to teach? I noticed that from your slide, your Canvas slide, you said that you were at Metro E.
yes, ma'am.
As a para, is there a grade level that you choose? That's 6th grade?
So when we selected our TEKs last week, I actually did I don't think it'll pertain to this, but I did 7th grade Texas history.
Okay.
But I don't know. I think we're all either just behind and not up to date, or maybe even just a little confused.
Probably
So
the
I
confused.
did select like TEKs and stuff for 7th grade Texas history, but I don't know if that relates to the collaborative project or if that's something entirely just centered on our reading class or education course.
So that's where it's my job to help you. So when you look at the things, the topics that they had, that they wanted to do, express ideas orally for a plan of action to support students to upkeep sustainability of plants in a garden, organize, interpret the data information on plants that grow in our area and our gardens, and outlines, reports, graphs, etc., describe positive and negative impacts on human and natural activities that can occur in a school garden. So what TEAC strand did you actually select from social studies?
I think it was set 7 point. Let me see. I think I have it pulled up here. Let me see.
Whatever TEACs that you chose, go ahead and paste it into that box that says standard.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, this said anyone with the link was commenter. And I need to change that to. Now y'all should be able to paste on there without being a view only. I'll just add it. Oh, that's fun.